Good morning, yogis. Welcome to our practice today. Filming today from the glorious Napa Valley, California. And I've had the great fortune to be here with a load of friends, enjoying a bucolic weekend of good food and great friendship. And here it is on Monday morning, and I almost forget that this is a working vineyard where I am. And so we have a lot of comings and goings and trucks and machines, and it's awesome reminder that the work never stops, right? The grapes, they keep growing. The vines, they keep extending towards the sun. It's such an inspiration for our practice today. So let's meet at the top of the mat for the purpose of opening ourselves to the sunshine of our hearts. All right, I'll meet you at the top of the mat. Here we go. Tadasana pose, feet right underneath the hips. Spread your toes. Feel the ground. Press down into your feet and feel that information come up into your legs. Let your heart feel buoyant, the shoulders melt back and down. Drop your arms down along your sides and maybe stretch down through the fingertips as the crown of the head lengthens up towards the sky. And breathe that nice long line, dropping the tailbone, lifting the low belly, creating an altar for the heart. Big inhale, big exhale. Great. Inhale, out and up with your arms. Look up, stretch up, lengthen up. Exhale, navel to the spine, forward fold. Drop your heart, drop your head. Shake it on out a few moments. Bend one knee into the other to get into the backs of the legs. Find center, rooted through both feet equally. Press through the feet, lift the heart. Heart reaches forward, tailbone reaches back, shoulders melt back and down. Hands find the thighs, maybe the shins. Little bit of navel to the spine, a little bit of lifting the spine up towards the sky. Big inhale. Big exhale, drop your chin. Inhale, exhale back into the fold of yourself. Shake it out. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, walk your feet back to the shape of plank pose. So you'll come high up onto your toes. Spread the toes, even the pinky toe gets into the action as the heels reach back, the heart reaches forward, the shoulder blades melt down the back, navel to the spine, a humble bow of the ribs, the low ribs, and a lift of the kidneys. Big inhale, bigger exhale. On your next inhale, you'll root more through that left hand, roll to the outer pinky toe side of the left foot. You might stack right foot on top of the left. You might reach that right arm up to the sky, pressing down and forward with the left hand. Fingertips to the sky. That same shape where the ribs humbly bow. The tailbone drops down towards the heels, the crown up towards the sky, and the shoulder blades melt. Breathe. You might find more extension by spinning the palm towards the crown of your head and reaching the free right arm up and over your head. Breathe into the freedom of the stretch. Big inhale. Big exhale as you unwind back to plank pose. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the right hip. Notice if that has thrown off the balance of your hands, root to the left and to the right equally. Maybe rolling that right shoulder back down. Big inhale. Exhale, straighten out through that right leg, knee to nose, round. Inhale as you lengthen and extend. Exhale and round. Inhale, lengthen and extend. This time, gaze forward, step forward, and toe heel right foot over to the left. You'll come on down to pigeon pose. Now, that front shin might be parallel, but likely that right foot comes a little bit closer towards your inner thighs. Let the fingers tips reach the earth as you roll the shoulders back and down. Lift the heart, reach back through the left toes. Notice what's happening in the tailbone. Drop the tailbone. Breathe, gaze up towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, offer the heart. You might walk the fingertips forward. You might stay here right up into the fingertips. You might be ready in your practice this morning, whenever you're doing this, to perhaps walk the hands out a little further and come down to your elbows. Maybe, maybe not. But wherever you are, drop your head and feel the back of the heart lift up to the sky. Breathing into the back of the heart, the front of the heart, and the sides of the heart. While this might be spicy in that right hip, the play is to soften the jaw and soften your eyes and smooth out the breath. Allowing your breath to self-soothe and the sunshine of your heart to begin to shine not only in the heart but down the arms, down the spine, into the hips, down into the knees and the ankles. One more inhale. Exhale and quiet the mind. Breathe into where you feel it. Good. All right, let's make our way back up. If you come to the elbows, come back up to the fingertips. Walk the hands out to either side here for balance. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up, and then you'll swoop the right leg all the way back up. Three-legged dog. Open and close the hip a couple of times. Lengthen out through that right leg. Drop the right foot down into the earth. Pedal the feet a little bit right and left. High up onto the toes. Propel yourself forward, shoulders over the wrist, back to plank pose. Exhale. Either lower the knees or simply bend the elbows. Come all the way down onto the earth. Tops of the feet. Press down through the feet, inner thighs towards each other. Shoulders roll back and down. Inhale, lift the heart. Another hang time with the heart opportunity. Breathe. Exhale and lower. Back up to all fours. Walk the knees right underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Little bit of cat and little bit of cow. Inhale, lift the heart and the tailbone. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Back to neutral. Tuck your toes. Lift up through the backs of both knees now. Back into plank pose. Exhale your way back to downward facing dog. Give this a few breaths here as you spread the fingers nice and wide. Feel the strength of your arms and the strength of your legs. Find that connection, that balance right in the heart as she offers herself to the practice. Breathing, drop your head. Alrighty, from here, let that left leg reach up to the sky. You'll bend the left knee to open up the left hip. Rooted down through the right leg. Rooted down equally through both hands. Shake your head out just a bit. Straighten out through that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose round. Inhale again. Reach that left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step the left foot forward. We're offering ourselves to the shape of pigeon. Toe heel, left foot over to the right. Come on down. Maybe that left hip comes all the way down. Maybe you're placing something underneath that left hip. Wherever you are, walk the hands back. Little smidge of a heart opener here. Breathe as you lift the heart up to the sky. Maybe the gaze up towards the sky. And press the energy of your right toes back behind you. One more inhale. Exhale it out, everything. Breathe in one more time. Smile. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Stay up onto your fingertips, or if it feels interesting, useful, appropriate, lovely even, come on down to your elbows and drop your head. Let the sacrum be heavy and your thigh bones feel heavy. A little point out through your right toes, elegant out through that right foot. Breathe along that long line from the tailbone all the way out to the crown of the head. The central channel, the Sushumna Nadi, the gracious channel, the joyous channel. And feel the heart melt down towards this gorgeous, beautiful earth. Right? Even through the tight spots, we continue to grow. Like, look at this beautiful vineyard that's endured storms and fires. And yet it still reaches for the sun. Long exhale, get empty. Good. Inhale. Bring yourself back up. Tuck your right toes under. Lift up through the back of the right knee and then swoop that left leg up and through once again. Three-legged dog. I like to open and close my hip a few times. Come back to the shape of downward facing dog. Heels get a little heavier. Tailbone reaches a little taller. Fingers spread a little wider. Hollow out the armpits. Feel the heart hanging out with all of it. Feel a little more open and a little more breath everywhere. Okie dokie. Roll the shoulders over the wrists, finding plank pose once again. Bend the knees or just bend the elbows. Come all the way down. This time, either stay with the hands underneath the shoulders, or you might reach back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down, and reach the knuckles back behind you as you lift up through the heart. And for added extra credit this morning, you might let the legs lift up as well. Shalambhasana, locust pose, breathing. Exhale, lower. Plant the hands under the shoulders. Come on back up to all fours. Little bit of cat, little bit of cow. Right on back to neutral. This time cross the ankles back behind you. And either walk your hands back and flip on over to a seat, or you might simply just bring the hips to one side and stretch the legs out in front of you. Dealer's choice. And let's just come right on back to a seated pose. Sukhasana, easy pose. Let it feel easy, soft, gentle, nourishing. Allowing this ground to nourish you just like these beautiful grapevines. And it is said in the Upanishads, Asatoma Satgamaya, that these practices are here to assist us from turning the dark into the light, and may our thoughts fall from the vines like a ripe cucumber. Hands come right back to the heart center. And then gently bow your head to yourself and breathe into the sunshine of your own heart and this nutrient soil of your beautiful self. Namaste.